Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan Battle video. So, the Gathering of the God of Destruction event is over here on JP Dokkan, and I mean, as most people would know by now, I do think this is one of the best things that Dokkan has done during this 6-year anniversary by far. The Gathering of the God of Destruction event is really, really fun. Just a very good event in general, very difficult event. You're only able to have the one support item, and then of course also your support memory, so that will sort of keep you in check a little bit. Now, people asked if I would do a video highlighting Prime Battle Frieza here in the God event. I mean, I guess it does make sense. Frieza just came out on Global, so like, you know, if you're a Global player and you've gone through such hard work to get this guy, you know, easy A, because again, to easy A this guy, it is hard work. You have to grind up like legitimately like 50 free-to-play units or something like that to get this guy, but he is actually worth it. I think there's a good chance that LR Master Roshi has now supplanted this guy as the best free-to-play LR in the game. That doesn't really take anything away from this Frieza, right? This Frieza is still incredible, and you know, they fulfill different role. Like, this is a villain Frieza unit on a lot of these, like, you know, Wicked Bloodline, Transformation Boost, you know, Terrifying Conqueror, a team like that. Roshi's on like a whole bunch of different teams, so it doesn't really matter that much. I do have Frieza at full level 10 links. Oh, I don't have any equips on him. I really should give this boy some equips. He's worth it, but again, he's STR. They've released so many top tier STR units that it's difficult to divvy out equips to all these guys, right? So, this guy does perform rather well too. If you guys have watched some of my other videos, I have used Frieza in this event, but I haven't really. Oh my, yes. Okay. This is absolutely perfect. So, currently, we'll see if it's going to be like this on Global or not. But currently, here on JP, the support memories are actually glitched. So what that means is this Angry Frieza support memory. This gives 15% attack to extreme class allies when you're fighting a super class enemy, right? But it's glitched or messed up or whatever we want to say. So what it actually does is it's giving 30% attack, which is a huge, gargantuan number. Then we're linked up here. We've got Cooler around. So we're going to be able to activate basically every link right here except for Legendary Power. Keep in mind, Frieza gets extra defense in slot 1 or 3 and extra ki in slot 1 or 3. And Frieza also gets ki when he's fighting a super class enemy. So here's the thing. Frieza is really good here in the Gathering of the God of Destruction event. He's at 167k defense, which is good considering after he super attacks, it's going to go way higher than that, right? Now, the one thing you do want to keep in mind, additionals could be good for Frieza when it comes to using him in difficult events like this, because remember that on Frieza's 12-key super attack, he actually greatly raises his defense, right? That, of course, is going to be a really powerful 50% defensive increase on 12-key, whereas on his 18-key, he greatly lowers attack and defense, but that's not really going to help you here, since, obviously, Sidra, the god we're fighting, is immune to all that. By the way, 99% of the units you could take into this event, you do actually want to make sure that you have type advantage, like a full team of type advantage units is what you want. 8.99, basically a 9 million attack stat turn 1. Do you think that's good by a free-to-play LR? Let me know. A 9, and now his defense after he supers, because he was in slot 1 or 3, you know, he was like 240k defense or something like that after he super attacked. So, like, it was literally one turn. By the way, Cooler with the 4.41 million attacks, that pretty good as well, huh? But that just goes to show how impressive this Frieza can be. Like, this is the most difficult event in the game. Again, we do have type advantage in here, but that's what you want to do. You want to make sure you have type advantage when you're here in the God event. Like, if you don't have type advantage, you're more than likely just going to get flat out cream pied. Wow, we got fairly lucky when it comes to our rotations here. This was like absolutely perfect. Yeah, we're good to go. We're gonna finish Sidra off in like 20 seconds. Okay, Sidra's. Does he lower defense? He doesn't lower defense, does he? No, he lowers attack. Lowering attack, that's such a... And dude, he did like 100k to LR Turles. But look! Frieza... Well, okay, I was going to say Frieza did way more damage than Turles, but to be fair, Frieza did have the support memory buffing him as well. So next turn, let's see how much damage Frieza's going to do when we don't actually have the Angry Frieza support memory further buffing our damage, right? Now, when it comes to like no item runs and stuff like that, by the way, I do like the support memories like you could see when you use them in like the item location. So again, when it would come to things like no item runs, I do think those have to be qualified as items. Okay, so here we go. This is a great test for Frieza. We have God Topo on rotation giving nice support. He's actually, so Frieza should look a little bit better on this turn defensively, considering God Topo is giving 40% attack and defense, whereas Bojack was only giving, whatchamacallit, 30, because there's only one enemy. Now, actually, in truth, the ideal setup is to do this. This would give us extra damage, but like God Topo, no, we're not below 70%, so God Topo would get cream pied right here. But this setup would lead to the most damage by Frieza, because obviously Frieza gets the 3 key and the 50% defense in the as a third attacker in the turn as well, right? And then he gets the 50% attack on 18 key, and he also gets another 3 key when attacking super class enemies. So we would get full 24 key with God Topo super attacking first, giving that minor little attack buff, which could be good, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do this right here. This is gonna get us to we're gonna be at full 24 key. Look at the amount of healing we got right there because of how high Frieza's stats are. Hopefully Sidra does not super attack first. We definitely don't want Sidra to super attack right away because he'll lower Frieza's attack, which would last for 3 turns. But also, Frieza gets more defense after he supers. Nice. Okay, perfect. And then Frieza puts up a 7.43 million attack stat. Again, in the most difficult event in the game. Look at the way Frieza dominates right here. He's absolutely dominating. Double digits. If Sidra supered right here, it'd do like 100k. It'd do like the amount of damage Turles took, LR Turles took. So, like, just look at how good this free-to-play LR is. Like, LR Turles and Frieza came out, like, on the same day on Global, like, last week, right? Or a couple days ago. Well, what day was it? It was, yeah, the 17th. Exactly a week ago at the time I'm recording this. But in this video so far, Frieza and Turles they've been on par with each other. Like, Frieza's actually been on par with Turles. And the thing is, Turles, we have the ideal unit to rock with Turles, right? We have his TUR with him. And then with LR Frieza, we have the ideal unit for him, Cooler. That's because of the power of Bojack, dude. The Space Traveling Warrior team is absolutely perfect. You have all of the major extreme STR options are on here as well. I could run, like, LR Full Power Frieza. There's another character I could have slid on here. Like, I don't recommend global players summon for Turles. Hell no. But Bojack is good. And Bojack could definitely help in some of these events. I mean, there's multiple physical stages here in the God event, including, I think the hardest stage by far is Belmod or Vermoth or however you say his name. The Clown God of Destruction, Jiren's Universe 11. He's the strongest one by far, and he's AGL. But the second strongest one is probably Moscow. He's a physical God of Destruction. That's the one that super attacks your entire rotation. He is very difficult. I would actually probably, I feel like Sidra here is actually probably the easiest of all the Gods of Destruction. I would probably say so. He feels very, very underwhelming to me. He is not really able to do, I don't know, much damage. His super attack effect, like his debuff of lowering attack is, like, pointless. Like, it's not really that bad. Like, some of these bosses, like Belmod or Vermoth or however you want to say his name, he lowers defense on super attack, which is deadly, devastating, right? Like, one of these God of Destruction bosses super attacks like LR Turles kills his defense, and then even LR Turles would be getting smacked around in here, right? LR Evolution Blue Vegeta, an amazing God level unit, he gets super attacked by Belmoth, and he's taken a bajillion amounts of damage as well, right? So that defensive debuff is always very, very strong when on bosses, something to be very cautious about, right? So, that's, just something, again, to be careful about. Alright, so we should be good here. That's GG. Remember that Frieza and Cooler do have Metamorphosis as well, so they are healing. Like, as if that's not enough. Like, Frieza's healing from that Metamorphosis link with Cooler, and then, of course, we also are going to heal from all those STR orbs we just got. Like, it's just easy as pie. Like, look how simple this was. Look how easily we dominated this. Like, this actually would have been a no-item run. Like, the support memory disqualifies it, but, like, we didn't actually have to use our items right here. Like, we just obliterated this guy. Like, we cream pied him. Very casually, very easily. So, there you go. Like, that's it. Is LR Prime Battle Frieza good in the God event? Hell yeah, he is. Because like, people weren't really, like, overblowing how good he is. He's really that good. Currently, I'm still not 100% sure that I would say Roshi is better than Frieza. I want to use Roshi a little bit more, but, I mean, obviously, I think Frieza performed very well there. So, let me know what you guys think of LR Prime Battle Frieza here in the God of Destruction event. As you guys can see, he dominated. And again, it's, you know, if you take Frieza into a neutral stage, he's going to get smacked around. You know, I guess after he super attacks in slot 3, he actually probably could defend and take double digits. But if he got super attacked, it's instant death, right? Without type advantage. So Frieza performed pretty well. So thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.